Blog Talk Radio. Blog Talk Radio.
Party crew, keep it real for you. No clothes allowed. It's summer party. Grown and sexy, going to party. Good summer party. Party crew, keep it real for you. No clothes allowed.
Hey, welcome to the Pajama Party. I'm one of your hosts, Papa Didi. I'm here with Red Wine.
What's up, everybody? This is Red Wine with a long stem.
Yeah, we're hanging out at the Showboat Casino in Atlantic City. They're about to close the joint, so we figured we'd come here and salt it down before it goes. And we also have Kettle, who's on assignment. Hello, Kettle.
Hey, Kettle. Hey, what's going on, Papa? And Red Wine. This is Kettle with the yellow top. What's going on?
We all right. We all right. Yeah, Kettle's on assignment, and she's away from the studio, so if you hear her voice in a distant mode, that's because she's not in the studio with us. Anyway, what we got tonight, Kettle?
I got something I want to share with everybody. Also, I want to say shout out to everybody that's on the line. Thank you guys for calling into the show tonight. And remember, if you want to speak to us, or if you have a question or a comment, we need you to press 1 so that we know you want to talk. Otherwise, we're going to let you just hang out and listen.
That's right. Pressing 1 to get you in the queue, and that'll line you up to be, if you want to say something based on our topics and all. The phone number to call in is 914-803-4306. Kelly, you want to do the...
Yeah, let me hit this thing one time real quick.
The following program contains coarse language and nudity. Viewer discretion is advised.
Now, you have been warned.
Yeah, we got coarse language and we butt-ass naked. Anyway, like I said, the call in is 914-803-4306. We're going to run down a host of things with Kettle. What we got going on tonight?
We got the hot topics going on, Papa. What's popping with Papa Didi, of course. Got to have that going on. I'm just saying with Red Wine, with the long stem. We got weird news, Hollywood Wrap-Up with me, of course. And we got a new one here going on, the Kiss It list. Anybody you want to put on the Kiss It list that got on your last nerve. And, of course, you know, we got to have the last word. And Papa, he got something special for us, too. He has going on living in the city. But we're going to get to that a little later on, though.
Yeah, I got a segment called Living for the City. It's going to be deep. So tune in. We're going to take a small commercial break, and we'll be back in a moment here.
You're listening to the best of the Pajama Party Show while the crew is on summer vacation. This is a pre-recorded episode, and we hope you enjoy it. We will not be taking any live calls tonight, but if you want to reach the Pajama Party crew, please send an email to info@apajamaparty.com. Again, no live calls tonight because this is a pre-recorded episode. Now, let's get back to the best of the Pajama Party here on WPJP Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah, welcome back to the Pajama Party. I'm one of your hosts, Papa Didi. We're going to open up with the hot topics on what's going on around the world and the nation today.
All right, now. Yeah, I got it. I don't know if you guys watched the American Ninja Warrior. The American Ninja Warrior on that particular course, guess what? Hot news. You guys know what the American Ninja Warrior course is about. It's a legendary Japanese show that tasks competitors with completing courses full of difficult obstacles. But
yeah, your ass got to be in shape. Real.
But a woman never has successfully completed the final round. This young lady, she's 5 foot tall, 100 pounds, probably wet, I guess. She's an ex-gymnast. Her name is Casey Catazero. She took the course. She tore it up. She was bad.
I saw her
She's
that
from
night. That girl was awesome.
she's from Maryland.
Yeah. DMV represent. What?
I know that's. I know that's right.
Yeah. You know, I used to be a ninja in my other life.
Yeah, other life.
Oh Lord. That's a whole nother show, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's smart.
But check out some of the comments, some of the feedback folks been saying. I thought they said, look, first they said 100 pounds, now they saying, well, I thought they said 90 pounds. Doesn't matter. It says every pound was pure athlete and amazing young woman. One guy says, that is great. I just don't see the correlation with the Ninja Warriors. I mean, come on. Ninja Warriors use bows, Chinese stars, nunchuck swords, and other nasty weapons. He said, what the TF does climbing on pegs have to do with being a ninja?
I don't know, but I know
what
that
to tell your mouth.
I know they do stuff that only ninjas can do.
All right,
yeah.
so what else is going on here? We got the...
Well, let me ask you this. Have y'all seen this new app that Kim Kardashian has out?
Lord have mercy.
That girl, I think she just rolls over in her sleep and makes money.
Yeah, she's making money.
She's getting ready to pull in
right.
about she's going to make about $85 million on this app.
Mm-hmm.
And the basis of the app is basically what it takes to be an A-list celebrity and live in the fast lane.
With a fat ass.
Yeah, with a big booty.
Oh, you
right.
serious?
And the app is free to download, but what you do is you spend your real money to buy fake money to use in the app to buy designer stuff and go out to fancy places and rub elbows with celebrities and stuff. And as you move up in the rank, they actually have her voice in the game. Like if you go to a store and try on some Louis Vuittons, she'll be sitting there where her voice will be in the game saying, oh, that looks really good. You should get that.
Yeah, just voice.
You should just go ahead and get that.
Overs.
And then they want you
I'm
to use your
confused already.
It's crazy, but people are hooked on it.
Yeah, hooked on her.
So
I mean,
once
God
again,
bless her. I ain't
Kim
mad at her.
Kardashian is cashing in.
Yes, she is. I ain't mad at her.
They need to get hooked on phonics for real. 85 mil.
Yeah, well, they can keep that at.
Wow. What I got on my hot topics is the casino closing in Atlantic City. Looks like Atlantic City is going down with the ship. You know, it was a hot spot at one time. You know, when you come down the Atlantic City Expressway, you see the lights in the gloom and everything because you're heading down, you know, you heading to Atlantic City. But now, man, they got the Live Casino. They got the Harrah's in Philadelphia. They got the Hollywood. Yeah, they
saw one in Baltimore called the Horseshoe, I think. They going to hook them right on in.
They're about to do one over at the spot over there.
Oh, it's a National Harbor.
National Harbor.
They can build another one.
So now people don't really have to go over that river and through that woods to get to Atlantic City no more because it was a haul, you know, but when you got there, you know, especially when you know, I used to take ladies out there on the first date who's going there for the first time. They see, well, you know, I'm going to talk about my history. Anyway.
But that's another show now.
Anyway, when they see the lights for the first time heading toward Atlantic City, you know. So they used to get off on that. But like I said, everything now is changing on that, and the Trump Plaza is closing. The place we're in right now, the Showboat, right here, and we're up at the
Showboat.
At the Studio Suite.
Yeah, the House of Blues Suite.
It's not going to be. It's you know, all this is going to close out because people don't have no reason to go to Atlantic City anymore. It's far out, and now the other things are going on. But it's sad because the ambience was cool, you know.
Well, I did read, though, that they're trying to, a lot of the employees have banded together and the unions, and they're trying to get some investors to come in and basically save the day, so to speak.
That's good.
And if they can do that, then those casinos may not be closing. Otherwise, those 3 or 4 up in Atlantic City may be going down sometime in September.
I heard that.
Go ahead, Papa. You know you big baller. Go ahead and write that check.
Yeah, okay.
What did you say, Papa?
2 blocks away from the casino is a mess. Okay. Anyway, moving down a list of hot topics here. Red wine, you got the next one here?
This is for all of the so-called weed heads, reformed weed heads, and the closet weed heads. And the sometimes weed heads, the weekend weed heads. In case you didn't hear, D.C. has decriminalized marijuana possession, as long as it's an ounce or less, as of the 17th of July.
I picked up
Now,
another seed
understand
today.
there's a difference between decriminalizing possession and legalizing. So I had to go out to the D.C. police website to get some clarity on this. And if you want some information, you can go out on their website and check it out. But basically, they're saying you can possess up to an ounce, but here's the kicker. It's still a federal offense to possess it.
Yeah,
so as long as the D.C. cop catches you with less than an ounce, you're okay.
Yeah, it's still illegal.
But if a federal cop, like if you're in the park, and the park police, they're federal.
FBI.
If the park police, FBI, somebody like that that's federal catches you, even if you have less than an ounce, you're still in trouble because it's against the law.
It's against the law.
So basically, they've decriminalized the possession of it, but it's still got a lot of loopholes and a lot of mess. So, and they say you can't be seen with it in public and all these other regulations. So my recommendation is, if you're in the closet with it, you best stay in the closet with it.
It's still illegal.
Because they're saying it's not all fully baked yet.
What decriminalizing really means is that our file cabinets are busting at the seams with all these bullshit charges. And we need to clear out this mess. And so anybody that's got an ounce of weed on them, we'll give them a ticket. And they're going to confiscate it, too. So if you get busted with an ounce, you won't go to jail, but they're going to take your weed.
Oh, yeah, they'll give you a ticket.
They're going to take your weed.
They said they'll give you a ticket, and they'll take it.
Yeah, they'll take it.
Now, the city paper is saying that if you get a ticket,
they're going to take it? You know what they're going to do with it. You know that, right?
What would you do with it?
Exactly. They're going to put it in the evidence locker.
That's a whole other show.
It's going in the evidence locker.
Right. That's the bowl of a pipe.
Yeah. They must have a smoke room or something. That's the evidence locker in the smoke room, right?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of smoke room, what's going on with those e-cigarettes?
Oh, my goodness.
The e-cigarettes in L.A., boy, they had banned them in bars and restaurants. This just started this past Saturday. Check this out. The e-cigarettes, they claim they don't stink. The e-cigarettes are green in theory. What's green in theory? What the heck does that mean?
What does that mean? They're recyclable? What does that mean?
You know, it seems like some synthetic smoke, and, you know,
it's vapor. They said it's vapor.
Okay.
It's not smoke.
Yeah.
It's vapor.
I guess it has something to do with they don't have any cigarette butts, you know, I guess.
It's
like when you boil water and you get steam that comes up. That's what comes out of these
things. Is the vapor, is that a relative to the fart? Where is that? You know,
well, that's a different
I'm not in that. And they claim that these e-cigarettes are not harmful to your health. Yeah, okay. I think they're going to be putting some other things up in those e-cigarettes. Yeah, but this ban started this past Saturday.
And where's this ban?
In L.A. so far. So just look, as long as they don't come on the East Coast, right? Stay on the West Coast, right?
Well, you know, if it's out there, it'll be here. It's a matter of time.
But check this out. They could use them, like if you're doing a play or something theatrical for theatrical purposes, quote unquote. You can use vapor cigarettes.
So it's a prop. As long as it's a prop.
Right. So if somebody catches you smoking weed you're not supposed to be smoking, like, look, I'm just using it as a prop.
Okay, I like that. That's your alibi.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the alibi. That's it.
Yeah,
but also,
give us a call.
Huh?
You will get a call here. Our number is 914-803. I didn't mean to cut you off there, Kettle. 914-803-4306. Or reach us on the web at www.apajamaparty.com. And we have a Twitter account, too. Red Wine is doing her thing here. Twitter account at, yes. Ain't nobody bad like her. Twitter at Pajama Party is our Twitter feed there. Like I said, phone number 914-803-4306. We're going to take a small break and we'll come back some more. I'm going to come back with my little what's poppin' thing.
Okay.
You're listening to the best of the Pajama Party Show while the crew is on summer vacation. This is a pre-recorded episode, and we hope you enjoyed it. We will not be taking any live calls tonight, but if you want to reach the Pajama Party crew, please send an email to info@apajamaparty.com. Again, no live calls tonight because this is a pre-recorded episode. Now, let's get back to the best of the Pajama Party here on WPJP Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah, we're back on the Pajama Party. Your host, Papa Didi.
Red wine with the long, long stem. Bam.
Kettle with the yellow top.
All right, we have one more hot topic. Red wine, you want to lay us on with that?
Yeah, Kettle and I were talking about this cell phone ban in restaurants. Kettle, you were doing some research on that. What did you find out?
Yeah, well, I did a little research on it. It was a restaurant in a particular state. Oh, boy. It I forgot. My bad.
Okay,
but
yeah, but see, they just legalized that marijuana in D.C.
That's another show, Papa. That's another show. But this guy was saying that nobody was ordering off his menu, and he was trying to figure out why. So he put in a video camera to check out, what people were doing. They wanted cell phones, laptops, everything for about an hour and a half.
Starbucks and everywhere. People come in and they relive off the feed and they're taking up chairs. I never knew how businesses survive with people sitting there on the Wi-Fi all day just sitting there. If that was my business, I'd give you 10 minutes. After that, you better spend $5 every 10 minutes. I mean,
look, you better do like Mickey D's. They give you a limit of 15 minutes? 15 minutes to consume your food.
And some people come in there and just get comfortable, like that corner chair, and they pull out a book like they intellectual, in the laptop in there. They probably just looking at a bunch of porno or some dating sites or whatever. You never know what's behind it.
I'm going to go on McDonald's with $5 and 3 books, and I'm going to buy a cup of coffee every hour and sit there and suck up the AC and enjoy that Wi-Fi until they finally say, get out.
Wow.
I know that's right, but this guy, he has his little sign and everything at the door banning cell phones. So they can't bring no cell phones, no laptops, nothing. He's like, okay. So he figured, I guess he's going to get the turnaround. People going to come in there, order their, whatever they're going to order and get out. He said he's losing money. So,
I wonder if
he's making got to do.
Yeah, but is he making any now? I doubt it.
See. All right, red wine.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. All right. Papa Didi. What's popping?
Wow, what's popping tonight? Let's see here. Yeah, I was doing some research on some things, and I got a little segment tonight I want to call Swimming in the Scrotum Sack. Okay.
Is that another show?
That's going to be this show.
Come on, Papa.
It's not as vulgar as it sounds, but we did the disclaimer when we first came on. But swimming in the scrotum sack really has to do with age differences and things that you're into that other people may not be into, and they're trying to convince you to get into what they're into, whether it be music or otherwise. You could be sitting there chilling on some, depending on where your generation is, Miles Davis, Buddy Miles, Billy Stewart, or some Temptations, some Stevie Wonder, Roberta Flack, or maybe some Earth, Wind & Fire, Tina Marie. And all of a sudden, while the radio's playing, somebody about 20 years younger than you comes up and turns a dial and says, oh, you got to hear this Rick Ross joint. And Earth, Wind & Fire is just about to say, let the light shine all through your mind. And you be like, what the hell are you doing? And what I'm saying is that when that song was out and you was grooving with that, chances are the person that turned the channel was swimming in the scrotum sack at the time. Now,
you better preach.
Anyway, I picked up on a little something off of a show with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is he's a commentator. He's a mainstream gentleman on ESPN, and he was talking to Dr. J on the show. Mm-hmm. And Dr. J came on with his 5 best players. Now, Stephen A. Smith is an avid Michael Jordan fan. I mean, like he's watching his car every Saturday. He's into him so much. But anyway, I'm going to play a little insert of that particular interview. And to show you what I was talking about, how now even the older gentlemen like like Stephen A. Smith, I think, who's 42, and Dr. J, who's 62. Just listen to this interview just for a second and check it out.
Religious for me to start this way. I love this man. I love this man. I've known him for many years. Honored to be sitting before you right now. But I heard that you have a list of the top 5 players in NBA history. Your list. And it omits somebody that to me, it's blasphemy that he wouldn't be on the list. But I want you to let the world know what your list is of the top 5 players in NBA history, as far as you can see.
My top 5.
Yes, sir.
My top 5.
Your top 5.
Stephen, this is an emotional choice. Okay? So there's no analytics associated with it. And as a matter of fact, probably the last 40 years, the last 50 years are not a part of it. Because I made this decision when I was a teenager.
Oh.
You see? Okay. So I was 14, 15, and this is what I saw. And I saw Bill Russell. I saw Will Chamberlain. Elgin Baylor.
Speak up so they can hear you.
Elgin Baylor, who is my favorite. Oscar Robertson and Jerry West. That became my top 5 as a teenager. And they have remained my top 5. So even as good as the great ones are, they got to be on the second team. They got to be on the third team. That's my first team.
Doc Julius Erving, we evolve. We grow. We see more evidence. We expand our horizons. I mean, first of all, I personally am sick and tired of seeing an NBA silhouette in the form of Jerry West. I believe it should be in the form of MJ, Michael Jordan. 6 rings, 6 tries, unblemished in an NBA Finals. Never even allowed the Finals to get to Game 7. So to me, I start off there, and you got Chamberlain and Russell. Doesn't it have to be one of them?
No, it doesn't have to be one of them.
My top 5.
It's an emotional choice. Can I like what I like?
You can do
if I like apples, you like oranges? Well, have an orange.
But again,
Yeah, and that was Dr. J and Stephen A. Smith having a debate. And at the end of the segment, I don't even think they shook hands when it came out because, like I said in the segment, Stephen A. Smith was trying to convince Dr. J, a man 20 years older than him, who's seen things a little deeper than him when it comes to people. I mean, the people that Dr. J mentioned on his list, like I said, Stephen A. Smith was swimming in the scrotum sack at the time when all this was going on. So you can't expect to be born 25 years later and tell somebody, why are you listening to the Temptations? Why are you listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire? You need to be listening to Beyonce or Rick Ross or Drake. If that's what you like Dr. J says, it's a matter of apple and oranges. If you like oranges, eat an orange. And it's not to diss anybody age-wise or what have you, but when you see old folks doing their thing, now I do believe when it comes to technology, older folks need to step up. Try to get the best cell phone you can get. Try to get the best laptop you can get, the best computer you can get. I recommend a nice TV, 50 inches or better. I'm not saying stand the Stone Age. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I do say the things that you are comfortable with when it comes to your listening pleasure and things like that, or even your driving pleasure. Don't knock somebody's car. If people are content with a car that's paid for and it's a hoopty car or what have you, then let them be. All right. We can take comments on this. 914-803-4306. The segment is What's Poppin' with Papa Didi and myself, and the segment this time is called Swimming in the Scrotum Sack. Do we have a call on the line?
Yeah, we have Eric on the line. Eric, are you there? Do you have a comment or a question for the Pajama Party crew, and welcome aboard.
No, I don't have a question, but thank you for welcoming me.
Oh, how you doing, Eric?
Hey, how are you?
Excellent.
Fine. How you?
How you do?
I'm fine. I'm better with the yellow top. What color is your top?
All right. Watch Kettle, man. She's a coyote bush. She can smell anything. Anyway, go ahead. What you got going on, Eric?
No question or comment, Mr. Eric?
Not at this time. No, not at this time. Listening in. I may have one after I'm finished.
Okay,
right,
well, hang on. Just hang on then.
All right.
Thanks for calling.
All right.
All right. So we're going to take a little commercial break here.
Do you have unruly children? Do they misbehave in school and get bad grades? Are timeouts completely ineffective? Are you scared to spank them because they might have you arrested? What they need is a new school where discipline is number one and education is secondary. What they need is
Whoop That Ass Academy.
Here at the
Whoop That Ass Academy.
we don't have discipline problems. Know why? We're privately owned and we do what we want. And when kids get out of hand,
We whoop that ass.
timeout is for football games. When kids want to show off, we don't give them a timeout. We just
Whoop that ass.
We don't make a kid stand in a corner. That's my house plan. When one of our kids gets out of order, we snatch him out of that classroom and
Whoop that ass.
Here at WTA Academy, we make sure they learn the basics of reading and writing, math, and science. But above all else, they learn discipline. This is what will keep your kids out of jail. Make the world a better place. Sometimes you gotta whoop
that ass.
And we do. Here at WTA Academy, our motto is, we care enough to whoop
that ass.
They may not read and write too well, but they'll act like they've got sense because we whoop
that ass.
So bring your kids on down to
Whoop That Ass Academy.
We'll get them straight.
Yeah, we're back here at the Pajama Party. Red Wine, what you got going on?
What I got going on is I'm just saying. Now, for those of you who didn't hear it last week, me and Papa Didi made it down to the Essence Festival.
Yes, we did.
And there was a little incident that occurred that we found out about after the fact.
Oh, yeah.
Little Mo,
Little Mo.
the singer.
Watch out there.
Okay. Little
Momo.
Yeah, Lil Mo had an incident where apparently she was backstage with a VIP access pass when Prince was about to come out on the stage at the Dome, and she wanted to go to a restroom, and security would not allow her to use that restroom because Prince was about to come through that hallway. So she got upset and started making all these rants on Twitter talking about Prince is this and that and fooling himself, and why was he doing all this, and it was like, hold up. It was security who prevented you from using that particular toilet. And first of all, you're Little Mo, and this is Prince.
Right.
And I'm just saying.
And getting back to the last segment, when Prince was doing his thing, where was Lil Mo?
Swimming in a scrotum sack.
Swimming in a scrotum sack. Yeah. Okay.
Y'all play
anyway,
too much.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, so now Lil Mo got all upset and decided to get on Twitter. And what she put on Twitter was so ignorant. I can't even, you know how I am about English, so I don't even want to try to read it exactly as she said it.
So who is Little Mo?
She's a singer. She's on one of those diva shows.
Well, we're not going to put her down.
LA Divas,
she's in
something.
She's sort of like the woman with the thing that didn't know who Rick James was.
Yeah, well,
woman
she
didn't
did
know
that song Superwoman. And I know she's done something else out there. I'm not your
Karen White.
No, not that song.
Okay, well,
it's another song called Superwoman.
Okay.
But basically what she put on Twitter is, y'all have no idea how these celebs be acting, and I'm not going to bother they ass. I had to pee in real life. I was pushed in my stomach because somebody was coming through. I just want to sing and take care of my family. F all this extra unnecessary beep. Dog. Yeah, that's what she put on
Twitter. Class.
Exactly.
Against Prince?
Yes. I'm like, girl, do you realize who you're dealing with? So anyhow, whoever tweets under Prince's account, which is Third Eye Girl, they tweeted some stuff and then deleted it. But the one tweet that remained, which people believe Prince did authorize or put himself, it said to Little Mo, I hope you realize your clothes don't match. That's all he had to say about it.
Wow.
So to Little Mo, I would say, Little Mo, sweetheart, honey, child, girlfriend, put on something purple and apologize. And I'm just saying, she needs to get over herself.
Yeah, go get the Purple Rain album.
Yeah, she really needs to get over herself.
Make about 4 or 5 hits that we can remember.
Maybe she don't know who Prince is.
Yeah, cause I'm sure Little Mo has some fans out there, so we're not dishing. Don't get me wrong.
No, but the thing was, it wasn't Prince. It was security.
Right.
If you want to beef with somebody, you should have beefed with the New Orleans police and security who allegedly pushed her in her stomach.
So was that the only bathroom in the building? Or?
She acts like it was. And then later on, she said something about she's had multiple C-sections and all of this. And I'm like, girl, please.
What they got to do with the
Go sit down.
Are you serious?
Anyhow.
She said she had multiple C-sections.
Anyhow, yes.
Damn.
I think she's on that LA Diva show now. She really.
So how many children does she have?
I don't know.
But they went in the same C-section.
I don't know.
Or they cut in different.
Papa. You misbehaving, Papa.
I'm just saying. Multiple C-sections. Who the hell would come out and say something like that?
Crazy.
Okay.
Well, Papa, we got this brand new segment, Living for the City. I know you got something going on. What's this about? Living for the City. What is it about?
Ooh, see, y'all trying to get me in trouble. Living for the City.
In trouble.
Living for the City is almost like you ever hear? You know Jeff Foxworthy. He does a little thing called if you do such and such and such, you might just be a redneck. Right.
Yeah.
Now, but this segment here, Living for the City, is, people can call, and if you know someone who's living a certain lifestyle, and if you live in a certain lifestyle that's so unapropos to production and real life progress, you might just be living for the city. I'll give you an example. And there's no disrespect to people. You are who you are and you do what you do. But if you know someone that has 3 generations of people on public assistance, okay, then you just might be living for the city. I mean, you're just getting by. The basic aspect of life is what you're happy with. So, the first one we putting out there, and people are welcome to call in, because we're going to make up a list. And it's not to talk about or put nobody down, don't get me wrong, because we don't roll like that. But we just want everybody to make the best progress they can make in their life. Just like I said, the first one is 3 generations of your family on public assistance. Number 2 means you don't clean nothing in your house. Okay. You don't clean nothing. All right. You got dishes stacked a mile high in the kitchen. That rug needs to be vacuumed.
Lazy with a Z.
Okay, the rug is so dirty it's growing mushroom and ginger. Okay.
Come on now.
All right. Now, 70% of the time, you sleeping on a sofa or a chair or an unmade bed. You might just be living for the city.
All right.
All right.
Come on now.
And last, my 3, because I'm just going to start the list. And I'm not putting nobody down. You are who you are. You do what you do.
You roll how you roll.
Okay, and you roll how you roll. Now, my last thing on living for the city is your EBT card. That's a little plastic joint that replaced the food stamp. Okay? You spending money.
What's on it? What's the initials on it, Papa?
What, EBT? That means...
Gotcha.
Electronic benefit.
It means electronic benefit transfer. EBT card. Now, like I said, you don't know where you end up in your life. Hell, I may end up with EBT card my damn stuff, and I will not refuse it if somebody offers it to me. But my living for the city aspect of that EBT card is that you're buying stuff everywhere but the supermarket.
I hear you.
Okay? You're buying hoagies, steaks, fast food.
I didn't know you could put that on EBT card. I didn't know that.
Let me tell you something. When you walk in that Taliban store, he don't give a damn what you put on the EBT card, okay? You got EBT. You have a